Hey yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Boogie back again with a new video. I hope you guys all enjoy all the content I'm bringing for you today. We are back with a new one. Basically, we're going to go through all the team lists of the weekend, my key matchups, so my 2 players or however many players that I reckon watch in every game, so big matchups. And then I go through my fantasy team for the weekend and my changes and who I've chucked in. And hopefully we continue the form and go pretty well this week again. So, boys, make sure you comment down below your thoughts on the team, your thoughts on the weekend, your key matchups maybe for the weekend, or if you have any big bets on the weekend, let me know. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's go. So first game of the weekend, we got the Broncos versus the Sharks. And my key matchup in this game, we got Talakai versus Katoni Stags. I think that's going to be a crazy good matchup. Katoni is decent on defense, but, you know, Talakai has been ripping into everyone. And then really it's up to Talakai defending one of the best centers in the comp in Katoni Staggs. So I'm really keen for this matchup. Shout out to Mario Martin. Good to see you get back that spot again. You played amazing last week, bro. And, you know, with the brain bleed and all that sort of stuff, it's crazy to see you back like this. So, yeah, shout out to him. In the next game of the weekend, we got the Titans versus the Panthers, and my key matchup in this game is Big Tino versus Isaiah Yo. I think that's going to be a crazy good matchup. Both are workhorse of their team, but they're both very different type of players. Isaiah Yo loves to play the passing game and can score a nice meaty every so often. And then Big Tino, he's a workhorse in the middle, you know, and also has some good footwork at the line. So I'm keen to see that matchup. My other key matchup in this game is David Fafita versus Viliami Kikau. I think that's going to be a crazy matchup. My pick for this game, I got the Panthers winning. Next game of the weekend, we got the Rabbits versus Manly Seagulls. And my key matchup for this game, first off, is Isaiah Tass. He is finally getting the start in the center position. He'd be up against Cooler. So I'm really excited to see those 2 young guns kill it. And in this matchup, I got... it's a tough one. I think I got the Rabbits over the Seagulls just after last week's performance. I think if the Rabbits just put together a decent performance and not many errors, I think they get it over the top of them. But Seagulls fans, you know, you'd probably be in. I wouldn't be surprised if you win this game as well. So close game. All right, boys, we got the Mighty Warriors versus the Raiders, and key matchup in this game. I think it all comes down to our halves. So, you know, Sean Johnson and CHT versus Brad Snyder and Jack Whiten. It's going to be a crazy good matchup. I hope Shawnee bounces back from the form he did have last week. We dropped Kossi, which, you know, I feel sorry for Kossi. I think he's been actually a really good winger for us. I think he just had one shocker of a game, and that was a blunder of a game. Valia, I'm excited to see him again. Hopefully he goes well. I know he didn't have a cracking game in his first game of the season, but, you know, we'll see how he goes. So, you know, in this one, boys, I can't go past my Warriors. Next game of the weekend, we got the Bulldogs versus the Roosters, and my key matchup for this one is Matt Burton versus Sam Walker. I think that's going to be a cracking matchup. Both young halves in this comp. Matt Burton been in a little bit. He's been to the grand final. He's been a centre. He's been playing for a little bit longer. But Sammy Walker's got all the tools to become a great player. So excited to see that matchup. In this one, I see the Roosters winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Bulldogs come out and put a show on. Just because, you know, they're looking for a bounce back win somewhere. And the Roosters at the moment, they have been a little bit shaky. And where they do lack is where the Bulldogs actually have a good, decent forward pack. And I've been saying it from the start, the Roosters are a momentum side at the moment because their forwards, if they're not building a platform for people like Teddy and all that sort of stuff, they're not breaking as many tackles, or, you know, Teddy's not searching for the middle like he used to. And I think that's mainly become because of the forwards and how they're starting. So if the Doggies start really well on that forward pack, really crack it to them, just hold them out for, you know, 80-minute game. That's all you got to do, and they win it. But for me, I got the Roosters. Pretty hard to go against them. Next game of the weekend, we got the Eels versus Cowboys, and my key matchup in this game is Clint Gutherson versus Scott Drinkwater. I think that's going to be a cracking matchup because Scotty Drinkwater has been in form at the moment, and Clint Gutho, he's been pretty much one of the in-form fullbacks in the league at the moment as well. Both very, very similar type of players. I think Drinkwater's got a little bit more to him athletically, but I think Gutho's just got more runs on the board and a bit better footy IQ. So I'm really excited to see this matchup. I'm excited to see this game. I think the Cowboys can get this one done, actually. I really do. I think the Eels had a cracking game last week, and so did the Cowboys, but I think I see the Cowboys playing more of an 80-minute game compared to an Eels pack, so we'll have to see. I still don't understand the Jake Arthur and Dylan Brown sort of thing going on there, but, you know, it is what it is. The coach knows better than all of us, but it is a bit of a weird one. But yeah, I got the Cowboys. Next game of the weekend, we got the Knights versus Storm. And fuck, man, I hope the Storm double up their performances so my team doesn't look as bad. But, you know, then again, I'm sorry, Knight fans. I can't, you know, it is what it is. My key matchup for this one is definitely Kalen Ponga versus Papenhausen. I think that's going to be a cracking showing. It's going to be really, really tough to go against the Storm in this one. But, you know, the Knights really need a win as well. So I can see the Knights coming out and giving a good performance. But I think the Storm probably... getting it done, maybe 1-12, maybe. It could blow out to 13 plus depending on last week's performance. Who knows? And last game of the weekend, we got the Dragons versus the West Tigers. And my key matchup for this one is Jackson Hastings versus Ben Hunt. I think that's going to be a cracking game. Both halves have been playing amazing. Jackson Hastings single-handedly bringing the Tigers back to that good form. If you just watch how Jackson Hastings is playing, is pretty much the old school type of footy, bringing back into new school. He's not giving any of those forwards any sort of like time to be like, oh, you know, I can take a break here and that. He is catching every ball off the ruck and making sure a forward comes with him. If they don't come with him, he's going himself and ripping into his forwards. And then he's also giving amazing base to Brooksy. Just watch him. He conducts everything. It's fucking amazing. He just gets, yeah, little, chuck it here. And he will tell either Tarmau, Musgrove, all those boys just to come with him every time. He brings everyone with him. I haven't seen anything like it in a little bit, and I'm a massive fan. Jacko, fucking come to the Warriors, bruh. But you know, we can't understate that Benny Hunt's there too. So Benny Hunt has been playing fucking amazing. It's crazy that Jackie Bird's been named after, I'm pretty sure he broke his arm last week, but seeing Tata Amon's there, he'll probably slot into that spot. And then I don't know how they switch everything around. Maybe Big Bud Sullivan might get a run, but, you know, who knows? So, yeah, I got the... It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Can the Tigers go 3 in a row? If they go 3 in a row, I'll be fucking amazed. I'm going to go to the Dragons in this one just because I think the Dragons got a little bit more about them, but the Tigers have pipped off 2 top teams in the comp at the moment, and yeah. Fuck, it's a 50-50 game, boys. It's up to you, but I'm going Dragons. So this is how my team shapes up for the weekend. Basically, we'll quickly run through. I've only had one change, and that change is Isaiah Tass. I brought him in for Billy Walters. I think Billy Walters have made me a little bit of cash. I chucked in Isaiah Tass, and then hopefully he kills it on the weekend, brings up more cash into my team, and then I'll look into some more other players later on. But I am sticking sturdy with those couple of players I was questioning about for a little bit. Shout out to you, Sniper. You brought out a good point. I think I'm going to give Snyder another week or so. The only thing with Snyder, there's not many other halves around that price that I'm willing to shoot on, really, if I put it that way. And like, you know, Kurt Mann, maybe, I don't know. It's up and down, but we'll run for the team and we'll see how we go on the weekend. I'm excited for the weekend. Hopefully we kill it. So my wing fullback positions, we got Teddy, Crichton, and Hines, all been amazing last week, and I'm excited to see how they go this week as well. Penasini and Tago as our center positions, both been playing fucking awesome. Amazing young centers that have been killing the comp, so I appreciate having them in my team. Nathan Cleary and Snyder is going to be on my halves. Nathan Cleary at the captain, you know what it is. Jeremiah Nanai and Liam Martin as my edges. So Nanai, I'm giving you another couple of weeks maybe. You know, I still see him probably averaging pretty well. And then Liam Martin, you know, I think he's going to be in a good season this season. My middles, we got Adam Fanor, Blake Payne Haas, and Kurt Mann. I'm a little bit worried about Payne Haas. I don't know if he's still in this week. I know he did carry an AC joint injury last week, but I think he keeps playing on with it, hopefully. Kurt Mann, I want to see better averages from you now, because, you know, you were a good pickup for me before, and like you still are. I just want to see a little bit more. Adam Fanor Blake with 32. Again, you know, it was pretty hard for anyone to show up on that Storm team. Chris Randall is my main hooker at the moment, and as I said, I'll stick sturdy with him until around probably after the Origin period, or maybe just before the Origin period, see who's on market, and maybe Reed Marnie or someone like that. Who knows? We'll try it out. But at the moment, I just love what he's doing for us, so I'm going to keep him in. Interchange and bench, so we got Kobe Hetherington, Max King, Tuolungi, and Blake Taff. Xavier Coates is sitting there in emergency. Kula, Tass, and Wishard. Xavier Coates probably find a way into my interchange before the game, so I'm just still throwing up between him and Taff at the moment. And especially against the Knights, you know, who knows if he can have another 3-try game, 4-try game, who knows? But Taff has got to have a decent showing this week as well. So yeah, I think the boys will shape up really well. I'm excited for Isaiah Tass. I want to see how he goes. It's my little prediction. Obviously, seeing a lot of the boys of Bloke in a Bar, Rugby League Guru, like just all the boys over YouTube, the community, they rave about him. So I'm excited to see if he makes any cash, if he gives me another little option I got there. I might be able to partner him up with Penasini and push Tago into an edge position or something like that. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But yeah, I appreciate all the support of my videos, guys. Again, I know I say it all the fucking time, but it is what it is. I really can't believe everyone just watching my videos. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.